Got a new project here in the shop. It's a 64 Corvette, belongs to Pat Davis, and he just bought this car. It's a numbers matching 327 4-speed, pretty basic but pretty nice little solid Corvette. Always have liked these cars, liked them a lot. So I'm going to let me open the hood just a minute. Take a second. I'm going to run a compression test on this. It's really dirty and kind of a little bit rusty, like surface rust on something like there was a fire or something. I don't know what happened, but it's not too bad. I'm going to pull the engine. First I'm going to check it out, run a compression test and see how it is and decide whether it needs to be rebuilt or if we're just going to do a cosmetic and clean it up. And then detail the engine compartment and get it all looking nice and pretty original. And so anyway, here's the start. Seats are thrashed, but he's got OB upholstery. He's going to take care of those and kind of rebuild them. I'll fix up the frames if they need any welding or repairs and stuff, and we'll make those nice. Get rid of that steering wheel, get a stock type wheel back on it. Anyway, here's the start. Just got here today, about 3 hours ago. I just got it running and drove it. Engine runs smooth. Headlights won't go up and down. I don't know what's going to happen there. I got to check out the actuators and see what's going on. So I ran a compression test, and well, it's not great. It's not bad. It is kind of bad. It's got, you see that upper left, that's number one cylinder, has 112. All the rest are 150, 148, 149, 160, 145, 170, 150. And Pat said he cleaned the plugs the other day and that the number one plug was oily. So motor's coming out. We're going to freshen it, see what we got. Probably, I don't know if we have to bore it or probably. And just freshen it up. He wants to put a little hydraulic roller cam in it. And just clean all this up, repaint the engine bay, get rid of all this rust, refinish everything. We're going to rebuild all the suspension on it. And generally give it a makeover. So I pulled the motor out. It's gone over to Raymond here, a local guy that does a lot of work for some of the local racers and stuff, and he's going to freshen up the short block, long block for us. Going to do a pretty stock little 300 horse 327 with we're just going to add a hydraulic roller cam, just so we don't have to worry about flat cams, because these cars tend to sit and don't get started enough. So anyway, I've been standing and cleaning and scrubbing on the engine bay. We're just going to paint it up the best we can with what we're taking apart. We're not going to go all the way torn down, just clean and selectively paint and careful masking, and should work out fine. Transmission's going out. It's going to be a Tremec 5-speed. Pat decided to put in this. Good idea. So the engine bay's pretty well cleaned up. I ended up sandblasting like the frame rails and stuff and the cross members, and down in there just couldn't get to anything to clean it, so sandblasted most of it. Used some Rust-Oleum primer on the bare metal stuff, lacquer primer on the fender wells. After thorough sanding, prep, cleaning, a couple of days just getting it ready. So anyway, we're getting ready now. I'm gonna a couple more coats of primer on here, and then I'll sand that, and then I will paint the satin black. We got some stuff called Endura, real expensive, supposed to be really good. So well, here's painted. It's supposed to be satin black. I hope it turns satin. I just shot it just 10 minutes ago, so it's still real shiny in there. And if it stays shiny, that's probably okay. Anyway, but anyway, I hope it turns satin. That was the plan. So we'll see what happens.
Go Johnny, go, go. Go Johnny, go,
still shiny, but it's still sticky too. I'm hoping this stuff's going to go off. Boy, if it doesn't go off, I've got like a major problem. I don't know what I'll do if that's the case. Anyway, I'm going to go home now and come back in the morning, and I hope it's nice and satiny and dry. And let's hope for the best. Let's hope for the best. So this car, you know, it's hard to make a decision what to do with it because it's a 300 horse, 327, numbers matching car that's been driven a lot. It's got a lot of miles on it, 160 something thousand probably, and it's really pretty good. You know, it's really just good, honest, solid car, no rust. Surface rust we took care of with the engine bay prep, maybe some on the rear end, but it's not, you know, it's just, for what it is not eligible to be a body off, full on restoration. So we're thinking we're going to make a little resto rod, numbers matching, 300 horse, 327, maybe a little better cam and a high roller cam, roller lifters if we can get them under the valve covers. But we got the nice original valve covers, so we're not gonna leave those. Make sure those stay on, and then just clean it up and make it a nice driver. Paint's pretty good. We can fix a few spots. There's a little thing here where they painted over a chip. And I think it'll be a nice car.